dreams into my game. I've already got some of them, but I want to like finish that. I'm downloading, or I'm updating dreams because I need dreams. But and then at work, I'm designing completely new levels, and they're turning out pretty well. They're pretty cool. I like how they're turning out. But yeah, I just want to fill out the From Dreams levels a little bit more. We should have like, there should be like 10 more. Now, like some of them I'm not even gonna like, but I know there are some that I like a lot, so we'll try to add those. I'll be right back. Wow, it's still not done. That's annoying. Like, they didn't even document the update on the Trello. It's just like, it's just updating. Probably like, it's probably an update for games, or for Dreamscom or something. I'm not sure. It's almost done though. But yeah, so once I finish adding the levels from Dreams, I'll probably work on adding more customizations. And like, I'm not making any money from the customizations. It'll just be like for fun. And then I might as well just publish it. Okay, update now, I guess. We'll see though. And then I guess if I make any updates, it would be adding new content, but I'm just gonna have a free version and a paid version, and that's it. It'd be cool if I made some sort of like level designer, but that would be really cool actually. I'm not sure how to do that though. Aw. People still like Santa Dash. That's good. The audio hurt his ears. Interesting. All right. Anyway, let's go to Laser Bounce. Oh, let's see. Oh, Dreamscom guidelines. Nice. I'm not sure if I'll do a booth. Not sure. Not sure if I care enough. All right, Laser. All right, I think I should just go through these levels and figure out which ones I want to add. What is this? Oh, yeah. Fortunately, I can skip levels. All right, so I already added that one. And then this is a tutorial level. This is actually a decent level, though. I think I might add this just because but it's not even that hard. Is it? It's just kind of weird. The point is, like, you have to bounce through all these mirrors. So it's like bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, like, it's super easy. I don't know. Like, it's good to have easy levels, but this one is just, like, insultingly easy. What's up, Fluke? Are you making this Dreams game into a game? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. I'm not even sure how long it's... I've had this project... Let's see. When was the first commit? October 5th. Wow. When is of 2020? Okay, so a little under a year. Yeah, a little, probably like eight-ish, 9-ish months that I've been not like solidly working on this, but like that's when I started. Yeah, these are just tutorial levels. I don't... This one. This is a good one. This is a good level. I'm going to add this one. I like this. Yeah. There's the reflector and the gate, and you have four mirrors. I like this level. Let's add it. That's going to be your plan? Nice, nice. What are you making? And sorry if you've already told me, I just don't remember anything. Okay, let's see. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I definitely have it. Okay. So levels, template, and then, so this is from Dreams. Let's just open the template. Yeah, so we're going to duplicate the template. This will be level 8 for the Dreams section. Let's make sure level 7 goes to level 8. And, oh, let's save that. Back to level 8. So, I have it to my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3. So it's a 6 by 7 square. All right. Is there a different way? I think I can simplify the puzzle a bit. Although, I mean, the way it's set up, let's just rebuild it like faithfully, and then I'll decide whether I want to change it or not. So I said it was 7 by 6. So this is 6 by 2. This is 6 by 6. And that's 7 by 6. Level 69 win. We're actually getting very close to 69 levels. Like, I'm not even joking. So here's 8 levels plus 20 or plus 17 tutorials, so that's 25. Okay, maybe we're not that close. And then 10. So we have 35 levels right now. We'll get to 69 eventually, don't worry. Okay, and then there's a single one here. The goal is here. There's a... Yeah, the way this is set up is... it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah. I think I'm gonna change it. Like, I could literally just put the goal right here and it would be the same exact puzzle. With the door here. I think I want to do that. I mean, it like... It does... there is a purpose, though. It takes away additional squares. We'll leave it. Screw it. We'll leave it. But, yeah, we'll change it slightly. So instead, we'll do something like this. Because I have to assume... Oops. I have to assume taking away those additional squares makes the puzzle slightly easier, actually. Or, yeah, because there's less wrong solutions, if that makes sense. Or harder, who knows? I certainly don't. All right, there you go. It's essentially the same thing, except one less door. Yeah, I like this better. Maybe take away these as well, just because they serve no purpose. I like that. All right, I like that. I like that. Okay, so we have a gate here-ish. 1 over, 2 over, and 1 down right here. And we have a mirror reflector thing here. All right. A silly little Souls like roguelike. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun to make. Hey, Joseph. Am I doing Dreamscom? Yeah, I don't know. If I was to do Dreamscom, it would be about Claustrofactory, most likely. But that's what I did last year, so it's like, what? I don't know. I just don't know. Like, the thing is, like, look, I'm not quitting Dreams. I'm not. It's just like, I don't know. None of it really matters, man. Like, it's. I don't know. I swear I still like Dreams. I do. It's just, I don't know. Like my RPG is not going to be done for a while. So there's no point in advertising. There's just no point. I mean, maybe the point is to attract more people to my stream, but I haven't even been streaming it. I will be streaming it though. So maybe that's what I should do. But it feels kind of weird. Well, I was gonna say, it feels kind of weird advertising my stream for the RPG if I haven't been doing that lately, but I will be doing that. So maybe I should just make a booth about my RPG and how I'm making one in Dreams. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure. Like, if I don't do it, it's whatever. You know what? I probably should do it. I should. Okay. We'll see. Like, I could easily whip one up in, like, an evening, so I'll probably wait till the last day to decide. Okay, we have a static laser. But, like, ultimately, I'm just doing this to get into the game dev industry somehow. Be it make my own games or find a job or, well, I guess those are the only two options. But, like, I highly doubt Laser Bounce is going to make much money. I mean, I think the ads, I'm not going to get very much, but I mean, selling the ad-free version, it could do all right, but no, this is just this specific game. I don't expect to make much money. I just want to add another thing to my portfolio, because this will have been the first game I actually make outside of Dreams and like finish, which is pretty cool. Okay, this door 3. This needs to open door 3. This needs to open door 3. Okay. And we need 4 mirrors and then we're done. So 1. Oh, let's not copy and paste it until we have the right setting. So it's draggable and it's 90 degrees rotatable. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mean, there you go. That's the entire puzzle. I like this puzzle. I think it's pretty good. Let's make sure it works. You feel me? Yeah. But I mean, that's what Dreams is for, right? Like Dreams, I mean, I guess for a lot of people, you're just trying to make your games inside Dreams as popular as possible, and that's the end goal. But for me, the end goal is to make real games, like not in Dreams. So I forgot to set the camera rotation point. I considered making the camera rotation point automatically place itself within the average position of the white tiles, but I feel like it's just better to manually set it. If you're wondering. Here it is. I like this puzzle a lot. So I don't remember the solution, but I do remember it being... Yeah, here it is. So how I've designed this puzzle, basically The idea was the majority of players would notice this gate first and try to make the laser go through that, like this, and then it becomes impossible, right? So if you do this, you cannot complete the puzzle. You actually have to go like backwards, which is weird to people, but I like this puzzle a lot. You're forced to go backwards to hit this mirror, which makes it kind of difficult, but it's not like super difficult, but you know. All right, I like it. You're just using dreams because taking on this project in Unreal or Godot out the gate is a little much. Yeah, I hear you. Especially with your limited knowledge. Yep. Yeah, Blender's tough. Build a prototype in dreams. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I made Laser Bounce, I actually had the idea of making it in mobile. Like, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to make Laser Bounce. And when I made it for real, like in Godot, having already made it in Dreams actually made it a lot easier to make in Godot. I'm not saying Dreams taught me how to code in Godot or anything like that, but I'm saying like having built the game already helped. It actually did help. Hey, Cap, what's up? All right, this puzzle is funny. I'm not sure if I want to keep this puzzle. It's a cool idea, though. It's a little too easy, I think. It's a cool idea. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. So with this puzzle, the only thing you can move is this laser. Like, I remember the solution, which is this. I like it, though. I don't know. I like it. It's just kind of a bee to make. Hey, Yafer. I'm doing well, thanks. I slept real... Man, I slept for 9.5 hours last night. And I've been getting 8 hours of sleep, and then I've been tired at work. It was the weirdest thing. But what I realized was I had some sleep debt from... I don't even know when. Probably 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 days ago. I was tired. I've been tired at work every single day. Like in the middle, like at 11 o'clock-ish, I just was like so tired. And then naturally that makes it so I really just don't want to stream. But I feel really good now, and it's nice. I just need to keep, now I need to keep getting 8 hours of sleep. Is this like 800 Pixel Gorilla's Mirror puzzle game? What do you mean? What do you mean, Cap? I'm not sure what you mean by that. That either means two things. That either means he's making his own laser puzzle game, or you thought my laser puzzle game was actually his. Which one is it, Cap? Both are equally concerning for different reasons. What's up, babe?
Say hi.
Hi. Unity does have the visual scripting. Yep. Similar to Dreams, and Unreal also does. Godot also does, but I heard it's not great. I've never used it at all, but I heard it's not great.
First.
What?
I forgot.
Yes.
It looks chubby.
Yeah, so the reason it looks chubby, I made the mirrors taller and I made the tiles thinner in the real one, in the Godot one.
The new one.
You thought he made it? What the hell? He made some levels of it, but I made this. This was... Stop. What are you doing? You're like scratching my nipple. What the fuck?
I didn't mean to.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I don't know where your nipples are in space.
Well, it's understandable. Been animating in Dreams, doing character reveal. Nice. Animating is hard, but rewarding. Yeah, it is not easy. It's time consuming. Natalie, what do you think about this level?
It's ugly.
Do you know how to beat it?
No. Oh, your new one is so much better.
What the hell? What's wrong with this one?
It's ugly. This one looks like a children's
Hey, Ghost Root. You're learning Unreal Engine 6? That's crazy. Didn't 5 just get released? How are you learning? Wait, is that... Wait, sorry, I'm being super sarcastic. Is 6 actually like a thing?
2008. You're so
Bro, what the
2000 and late.
Are you a time traveler? Like, actually? No, it's a typo. I know it's a typo. Oh, God. You're learning Unreal Engine 5, though. That's awesome. Getting in the blueprints. Yep. Yeah, how are blueprints? So this level, the entire idea is you can only move the laser, and I'm not sure. I like it. I'm going to keep it. So, it's a bitch to make, though.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah, but it is. But it is.
Did you already make like 3 levels today? Don't you think that's enough?
Well, I've made 3 original levels today. These I'm just taking from Dreams, and then once I do that,
Shouldn't that be easy?
well, it's easy, but it's not, because I want to make changes to them if need be. This one I didn't have to make any changes to. This one is cool. I like this one.
I'm leaving.
Bye. Get out of here.
Didn't even show my face today. Am I ugly or something?
Yes.
Where am I? I can't see myself.
Yeah, they can though.
I can't see myself. Wow, I look the same as always.
Disgusting.
Wow. Oh my god.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Wait, they haven't heard about my new job though.
Wait, they haven't? Yeah, okay. I mean, some people haven't.
So I've been working at my new job for the past 4 days.
It's true.
And it's going really well. I like all my coworkers a lot. I feel very overwhelmed and
Why?
lost all the time. But
Well, it's like a maze. It's fine.
Their pharmacy is so much bigger and they have so many more drugs that I've literally never heard of, and I don't know where anything is.
You're learning.
And then we also have to like bring meds to like the different floors, and I get so lost. But I don't have to go on my own yet, so that's good. But yeah. It's good, but overwhelming.
I mean, you'll learn it eventually, right?
I hope so. Alright. Can you hook me up with some Adderall, though?
She probably could, but then she'd get fired.
It's in the vault. I can't really get into the vault. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you've been in it before, right? You just have to, like, steal. Not that that's a good idea at all. I'm just saying,
I
like...
guess they're in the Pixis machines. I guess I could take it.
If you needed to...
They would know it was me, though.
Right, but I'm saying, like, you're being robbed or something. You have to get it. You probably could.
I mean, if my life is being threatened, I'll be like, I'll hook you up. Get you all the good stuff.
Here's my number. If you need any help, just call me.
Oh my god, no. Only if I'm being threatened with my life.
That's what I'm saying. To your robber. That's what you're saying. That's Oh, God.
Like, do you need any counseling?
What the Pebble stuff is, I have been fortunate enough to have literally no idea what that is about, and I don't know. Don't even ask. It doesn't matter.
What is Pebble?
People are like making these weird rock formations just in everything as a joke. I don't even know what the point is, though.
In what?
Just anything.
In dreams?
Anything.
I'm confused. Can you show me an example?
No. Just these little rock arcs. Just like pebbles.
Rock arcs?
Pebbles in the shape of an arc. Do you know what an arc is? It's a U. It's an upside down U.
You mean an arch?
An arc?
An arc is a boat, honey.
A-R-C-H.
An arch.
Okay, yeah, an arca. All right, arch, whatever. It's pronounced arch.
I thought we were talking about like
God
the
damn
boat,
it.
like the Bible story. Noah and the ark.
All right. You know what? Stream's over. Just get out, please. Just leave. This wouldn't have happened if you left. All right, please, please, God, just leave. All right.
Oh my god. Okay. That's like
Oh my God.
the most embarrassing thing. It's even worse than when
It's really not that
Ryan
embarrassing.
does this really embarrassing thing where he calls a pint a pint.
I mean, that's understandable.
He'll be like, we're ordering Chinese food, and he's like, I want a pint of chicken and broccoli.
Isn't that correct? No, I'm joking. I know it's pint. It doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, how should it be spelled? Oh God, I don't even know. How should
The
pint...
letter E makes vowels say their names.
Would it be P-I-E-N-T or P-E-I-N-T? Wouldn't it P-E-I be like paint?
Pent?
Well, how should pint be spelled so it's actually spelled correctly?
Probably with an E after the T, right?
After the T?
Yeah.
I don't know. Parenting in dreams would help a lot. Oh. Like, well, don't you have groups?
The real Fluke's got it. With a Y.
That doesn't look right, though.
Yeah, no. He's got it. Yeah. He goes for degrees. No!
That's how it's
That's
spelled.
a pant.
I know. The joke is I.
No, it would. Wait, wouldn't the first E say E with the E noise? So it would be a P.
The joke is that it is not. It's so far off from. Yeah, there you go. Pined. Holy shit. Okay. Oh god. Let's continue. So this links to door 2.
I like goes through its pint.
Pint.
No, did you see it though?
I've seen. Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Acer, I'll give you $5 if you can say that.
Really?
If you can read it right now.
Like, do I get multiple tries or
No.
okay? It has to be first try.
No, you have to say it.
I'm trying. I need to read through the whole thing
No,
first.
you're cheating.
Fayuayanth. That what? I read it. That not how that is pronounced? You say it then. Hello?
I can't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't do it.
You're dumb. That is a sign of
I'm
unintelligence.
stupid-ness, I know.
Disintelligence.
Disintelligent. Wouldn't that mean like
No, just stop trying to make sense of my jokes. Wow, this is the first time
you
I've
just
ever pressed
summoned
this.
the elder god of pebbles? My furniture started levitating after you
What is so
said
funny? Your furniture started levitating.
that.
That's funny. That's good. Good
Oh
one.
my god.
You made Natalie cry. She's laughing so hard, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I needed that.
Is that the Joe Ryan emote? Oh my god. Joe's emotes are funny.
Alright, I'm going.
Bye. Thanks for that. As I say every time, if you guys have puzzle designs, I would love, or any ideas, even just ideas, I'd love to implement them, because like I can't come up with new puzzles on stream. I truly cannot. It is, I mean, unless I have an idea, which I won't. It's just really hard to come up with like a good puzzle on stream. And if I do it, like, I can come up with puzzles, of course. I just lay random crap down and then call it a puzzle. But I'm talking about like good puzzles. I'll show you after I finish laying this out. I'll show you guys the 3 new ones I made. They're pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. Okay, so this is door 3. This goes to door 3. Is this a kissing book? I don't know what that means. A flower? What does that mean? Oh, are you giving me like ideas for puzzles, like a flower? I mean, you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to be able to tell me the idea through text. I think you have to draw it out. Like, I'm not looking for design, like shapes. I'm looking for like the actual puzzle, and maybe like the gimmick, quote unquote. Because it's not, I don't want it to just be like untangle the wires and it's working. There should be like, here, let me let me show you what I mean, because I know I'm not saying it properly. So I just made, so this puzzle, this is a great example of what I'm trying to talk about. So this puzzle, you play it and you soon realize that these 3 lasers need to go here. And when you try, like, you literally can't move the mirrors out of the way. So this is the problem, trying to figure this out, right? So that's just one idea. That's not a very good example. Okay, this is actually similar, but you see blue has to hit this, and then it powers this, and then the red has to hit this to win. Well, if you do this, and then you try to make the red go back, there's nowhere you can put these mirrors, right? Like, you can't get these mirrors out of the way. There's nowhere to put them. So that's where the player gets stuck. That's the gimmick. I don't know a better word for that, but, and then I can show you the solution, but I'm not going to. So they get stuck, and then they have an aha moment. That's what I want the puzzle to have. They don't all have to have that. They don't all have to be like that. But so, like, for example, this one that I just made, this doesn't really have that. It's kind of just hard. You have to just try different things. So, like, it kind of has it though. So the initial solution I expect the player to do is this. So they make the laser go through 2 of them. Wow. And then the other 2. And then the door opens. And then they soon realize that there is literally no way to get this laser through this door. Like, even if I made it come out the other end. Especially if I do this. So there's like, if this was a double-sided mirror, but there are no double-sided mirrors. So you have to find a different solution. So I guess this one also does have the aha moment, but it's less of that. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say is I'm looking for good puzzles and not shit puzzles. Hopefully that helps. Good luck. But don't feel obligated to make any. It's just if you want to. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. There are some puzzles in the original Laser Bounce that I'm definitely not adding. One, because they're either just too linear. Like, there is no moment where the player gets stuck. They just literally place things where they need to go. Or it is so convoluted and it's so difficult. The player just feels like they're just randomly trying stuff, and that's like, there's no way to figure it out logically, I guess. And then there are puzzles, well, like the one I just added. So this one that I just added, what the hell? Sorry. This one that I just added, the player, there is a point where, like, they have the aha moment and the player gets stuck. I believe the player, the first thing they'll try is putting the laser through this gate. If you do that, if you go through the gate first, you literally cannot solve it. So they have to make the laser go backwards. I already said that, but anyway, let's keep going. This one, it's less of like an aha moment, and it is actually just randomly trying shit. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could work backwards and figure it out. But I just like this one because it changes things up. It's I think it like subverts expectations. You're moving the laser and everything else is static. So this is an exception. So if you have any ideas like this, like Jellyfish had an idea of basically this, but the goal is what moved, which I thought was interesting. I have no idea if I can actually make that a puzzle, but it's a cool idea. Fling a grape across a field of trampolines. That's an idea. You really enjoyed it? Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I think you'll enjoy this app more. I'm putting a lot. Not that I didn't put thought in the last one, but I know what I'm doing more in this one. What about instead of an aha moment, you could do like a ah moment? it's more like I'm trying to avoid F this, I quit moment. Like not because they weren't able to figure it out, but because I don't want people to feel cheated. That's another thing. That's really important. Like I don't want to make the player feel like I'm trying to trick them and like the solution was just like stupid and was unfair kind of. But yeah, a jump scare. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna add jump scares. Yeah, an moment. That's funny. Now I'm just going through like trying to think of how I could actually do a jump scare. I'm drawing a blank on that one, but if you have any ideas, let me know. Jack in the Box. I mean, like with the existing pieces I have. Wait, did I do this wrong? Oh, crap. I made this hit door 3. Whoopsie. So this should go here. This one should go here, my bad. And this needs to hit door 4, I believe. A song plays and starts to slow down at the end of the pieces reset. That's an interesting idea. So, oh man, that's taking a cue from the witness. I would need to be able to design it need to be like a randomized puzzle though, right? Because like once you know the solution, you could just do it. But if it was like a procedurally generated puzzle, which I can do that. It would be hard, but I could design something like that. It'd be simple as well, but that's a cool idea. But like real stretch goal though, I'm not gonna do that. Just letting you know, I don't know, but an actual stretch goal would be like not a marketplace, but basically a level creator, and you can upload your own levels and you can play other people's levels. I would really like to do that. I think that would be really, really cool. I have an idea of how to do that, but where I'm like foggy is like, how would I store, like where? I would have to store it in like some sort of database. I guess I'd be able to do it. Like I don't see any place where I wouldn't be able to. It would just be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of work, and I would probably do it if people actually, like if the game is relatively popular. But otherwise, like there's no point. Yeah, exactly. I would need a database. Not a server. I wouldn't need a server because server is like real time kind of thing. It would like, and this isn't a multiplayer game. I would just need I would need a place to store the levels and pictures and retrieve them, right? Don't forget us when you become the next Notch. That is not going to happen, but what's your idea of romance? How's it going, Seth? Sorry I missed your comment. It's only been 4 minutes though. My idea of romance. I mean, what is the definition of romance? This is just like, I don't even want to describe it. It's why are you asking me this? Can it be an old MacBook with an external hard drive? No. Yes, but no, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to do that. I just need a place to store data and retrieve it. But yes, it actually could be. I hate to admit. A human construct to justify reproduction, to justify monogamy. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not even monogamy. No, it's literally just reproduction. Romance does not imply just a single person. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's finish this so we can keep adding stuff. We need a gate. And this gate is hooked to this door. Door number 7. We have another mirror. This is hooked to door number 5. More mirrors. And this gate is hooked to door. It's just hooked to door. Wow. What is this one called then? Door 6? This one is just the OG door, I guess. Is that it? Do we get every single mirror? We need the laser, obviously, but... And I'm looking at the level if you're curious. I think that's it. So let's now get a movable and rotatable laser. And maybe let's rotate the level like this so it's a little bit more difficult. So it's the answer is this, by the way, putting a laser here. Here. And I feel like if we rotate the level, it'll be harder to find, I guess. Okay. Maybe we start it like here. Cool. Let's make sure the camera rotation point is in the center, and this should be good to go. Let's try it. The goal is purple. I don't know why, but beautiful. Let's make a new one. Dreams level 10. So once I'm done adding all these levels, I'm going, right now they're in 2 different categories, from dreams and new, well, and tutorial. I'm going to change it to like, I'm going to sort it by difficulty. So I'm going to mix the dreams ones and the new ones together. All right, what's next? This one's not bad. I think it forces you to use the dual-sided mirror. It's not like difficult. Well, I don't think it's that difficult, but you know what? I don't even think you need, well, do you? I'm not even sure if you need to use the double-sided mirror. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, which I guess means it's poorly designed because the whole point of this level is that you needed the dual-sided mirror. Whoops. Yeah. The idea was you needed to put the dual-sided mirror here. And do something like this. But there's an alternate solution which kind of ruins the point of, like, ruins the entire point of the puzzle. So how can we make it so you need to use a dual-sided mirror? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we just don't do this one. I mean, it's good to have easy ones. But, like, this puzzle isn't really... I think I just found another... Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. This is why I don't like making new puzzles on stream. Alright, I mean, whoa, that's actually kind of crazy. This works, but then take out the mirror, and it also works. What the hell? Wait, that's so stupid. Yeah, I can't use this puzzle. There's no point. It's, wow. I didn't even notice that. All right. Ah, this one. This one's cool. I actually should change the tutorial level with this one. To this one, I mean. I don't know why this one is after the other one, where this one teaches you about double-sided mirrors. Huh. Whatever. Okay. Oh, this one. I remember this one. I like this one a lot. I don't remember I mean, I sort of remember the solution. Let's try to solve it. I remember that I needed the double-sided mirror right here. This was a cool one. This was a cool one. You had to use this square twice. So you use it to bounce this laser. Wait a second. Well now I don't know what to do. Wait a second. Is this even possible? I know, I'm joking, by the way. I know the red one goes like that. Like, it has to, right? Oh, duh. Okay, I just need to put it right there. Okay, anyway, what I was saying, I like this puzzle a lot. So, the cyan one, it needs to go here, and it also needs to go around the back, like this. Obviously. And then once you do that, the red one can snake around like this. This is a cool puzzle. I like this one. I feel like I'm so much more productive when you're not streaming. Yeah, I feel that. Although, I don't know. It's like streaming gets you to do something, but it's also harder to work while you're streaming. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Because you're not going to work unless you stream, but once you stream, I guess it's not a catch-22, but once you stream, your work isn't as efficient. Isn't that Dreams Imp? Yes, it is. Because I am not doing Dreams. I'm just getting levels from Dreams. Such as this one. Although I know a lot of people want me to stream Dreams again, and I will. It's just, I'm doing this right now. Actually, well, crap. Once I finish importing or exporting the Dreams levels, I'm not going to have anything else to stream about Laser Bounce. Maybe creating different creating different unlocks. So like there are different bounce sounds, different lasers. That, man, I need to learn shaders for this kind of stuff. Different backgrounds. That's an easy one to make the different backgrounds. I just find them. And then different tile designs. So I can do that stuff. But then after that, I think the app is just going to be released, honestly. I don't know. I think it's good when you're out of energy for the day, but want to get a bit more done. Yeah, no, it's nice. And you get to like talk with people, communicate with other humans. So that's good. I believe there's a 2 square gap, and then there's this and this, and it is the same exact thing. 1, 2 over here. Okay, and then here we have, oh, this is not right. I did something wrong. Oh, whoops. There we go. So here we have bam, 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 and bam. Okay. So now let's place the actual pieces. So we have a gate here. Let's start the color off correctly. Yeah, let's bring in cyan. Okay, 2 gates there. We have a red laser here. We have the goal, which is also a red. Let's grab some mirrors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal ones. And these are angles. I don't want to start them off on the correct positions. I mean, maybe one of them, but like, no, I don't want all of them to start off correct, if that makes sense. And then we have a double-sided mirror, of course. Draggable and rotatable. All right, what else? We have a door. We have 2 more doors. Yo, there's another solution to this. I just found it. And it's fine because it's, look at this. You can actually do that. Oh, that's cool. I guess if I wanted to prevent that solution, I would change the, so I'd make one of these a certain color and another one a certain color. So I guess I would, okay, it's got to stop rotating. I would make this gate and this sphere not the same color. So this gate would match up with this sphere and this sphere would match up with this gate, but I'm fine with that solution. It's just kind of funny how I never even noticed that. All right. What else do we need? We need to actually connect the doors. Oh, we have the red laser. We need the 2 movable cyan lasers. Let's do that first. So let's put one. How about here? And another one here. Maybe something like that. Okay, and finally, we've got these two. And these are linked, so this one is linked to the laser 2, the red laser. And this one is linked to this door, door 4. When can we play chess? Maybe today. Who knows? I'd play chess with you. Have you been playing on chess.com? This gate is connected to door 3. Is there anything else? Oh, and then this one is connected to door 2. Door 3, door 2, laser 2, door 4. Okay. I think this is it. Let's make sure level 9 goes into level 10. Like that, and let's test it out. You played in VR chat? Nice, nice. You beat everyone in the lobby last night. Though you're not that good. Maybe you are, we'll see. I'll play, yeah, I'll play you before I get off. Will there be a sandbox that people can make their own levels? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that, but that's like a stretch goal. If the game does well on the App Store, like, I don't know, a couple thousand downloads or something, maybe more, I will heavily consider it. I will heavily consider it. It's just the problem is I have no easy way to monetize it right now, because I was having a hard time getting purchases to work properly. But maybe I'm going to have a full version though. I'm going to have a free version with ads and a full version with no ads. Maybe the full version has the level maker. Maybe the free version you can play other people's levels, but the full version you can make levels yourself. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Yes, ads. It's going to be an app. It's not going to be like a Steam game or anything. Although I could release it on Steam. Dude, I actually really I really like that idea though, like a level maker. I could do it too. It would just be a lot of work. I'd need to make it so I can like make levels, like the game makes levels from a text file, right? I don't know. It would be a lot of work, so I would only do it if the game got sort of popular. But I like it. I like the idea. Because right now, I mean, just to give you an idea, right now the levels, I'm like, you can see me making them. I'm creating scenes, right? Whereas I would have to, basically the level maker converts a level into a text file, and then to play that level, the game would have to reconstruct that level from the text file. Does that make sense? It doesn't even have to be a text file. It could be like, I don't know, just something. It's not that hard. It's not like this game is that hard to like explain or to, you know, but yeah, I'd say that's a stretch goal. I really like the idea, but if no one is gonna like do it, you know, and then like you'd be able to upvote levels and like rate its difficulty and leave comments and stuff. And I'd only let you submit a level if it was actually completable. That I like it. I think that's a really cool idea. But only if it gets popular. Did we even test this level? Because I just did level. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, I didn't just do level 10. Duh. I was going to do it right. Wait a second. Oh my god. Okay, wow, that scared me. So guys, I accidentally made level 10 in the template. It's fine. Wait. That's really funny. 10 is now the template. Oh god. It's a relatively easy fix, but you know. Okay. We're back. Let's try it. Sound is coming out of the speakers. That's kind of weird. Give me a second. There we go. Now you guys can hear the game sound. You weren't able to before, probably. What the hell is this? Oh, this, this is not the level I thought I clicked on. There we go. Let's make it dark. So let's just make sure it works. It's kind of hard to tell that it's a double-sided mirror, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously, once you like rotate it, you'll realize, but is there a way for... I don't know, it's just very similar in design. Like, I know it has two sides, but it's just something to watch out for, I guess, as the player, but... I mean, it's my job as the game designer to make things as clear as possible, so. It works. Okay, 10 is linked to 11. Let's make 11. I should make videos about the devlog. I actually have 2, and they didn't do very well, so I just didn't make any more. But, I didn't really... The thumbnail on the second one is exactly the same as the first one. I didn't really give it a fair shot. Maybe I should. I mean, at this point, the devlog would just be like, I added more levels. It would be, I guess it would be me talking about the levels. I don't know. Cut parts from the VOD. I mean, that's what I was doing for my RPG. I think it's too late for this project, but for the next one, I will definitely consider it. I will do it. I will just straight up do it, and I need, like, it's tough. Devlogs are hard. It's hard to make a devlog that people are, like, interested in. Hey, Boom. We're losing Cap to the weebs. What does that mean? Who's the weeb? Am I the weeb? What does that even mean? Oh, is Cap, didn't you say you were making characters or whatever? Or no, you made that one blocky character. Never mind. You were working on other stuff. All right. Well, anyway, what are some other levels? Yeah, progress in the game to upload it. Yeah, it can't just be every single VOD. Ah, this level. Okay, so these two levels I've already looked at. I didn't really like them because the wires were essentially meaningless. I did add it. I added one of them, but anyway. Okay, this level, we already have this level. This is my favorite level. One of my favorite. This one, okay, this was by Andy. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Because it's basically... I mean, it's not very hard, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It kind of solves itself. So for example, you realize that you need to hit this with the green laser, right? So, well, this laser, there's literally only one spot for the next mirror, which is here. That's literally the only place. And then you're like, okay. Oh, wait, this one is good. This one is good. I remember. I like this one. So then you put it here. And then for the blue one, you're like, okay, so how do we... Oh, okay. You know what? I didn't remember this one correctly. I actually do like this level. I do like this level. So it's not as linear as I thought. So with the blue one, you're like, okay, well, literally the only place this can go is here, and then the only place, right? Because like, it can't bounce anywhere else. This is the other bounce, which is useless. So it's here, and then the only place for the mirror is here. But then you're like, wait a second, this mirror's in the way. So you're like, okay, how else can I get the green one? So by putting it, you could put it here actually. Let's try that. I believe we'll have a similar problem though. Yeah, see, we have a similar problem. So now we're like, oh, that's why he put that mirror here. So we can do that. I don't really like that static mirror there, though, to be honest. I think it should be movable as well. The puzzle is still... Isn't it still the same difficulty? Yeah, so I like this level, but I'm going to change it slightly. This is a good one. Oh, this is going to be annoying to make, though. Sort of. Or not to make, but to, like, lay out. Oh, and guys, by the way, Natalie, her job is at 7 a.m. now, so she needs to wake up at 6, which means she needs to go to bed at 6. Which means she needs to go to bed at 10. So that means we only have an hour and a half left, unfortunately. But just warning you guys. So Cap, if you want to play me in chess, it'll be probably in an hour we can play. I haven't played chess in a hot second. It's been a while. But I definitely have not forgotten how to play. Do not worry. Oh. Do you have a chess.com account? And if you don't, you need to make one. Yeah. Thank you. All right, I think this is laid out correctly. I think this is it. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So the goal is here, and it needs to be white, which it is. And then we have some walls. precisely placed. Okay. We have a blue laser that's diagonal, which is right here. And a green laser, which is horizontal, goes right here. There is a static mirror. I'm not sure why he did that, to be honest, but I'm going to get rid of it. I think it makes it too easy. It kind of gives away the solution a little bit. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal mirrors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 4 horizontal mirrors. 8 mirrors in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we need, oh, sorry. Obviously, we need this, and this should be green. And we need this to power the laser 2. All right. I think that's it. Let's do the camera rotation points. Let's delete all this crap. Let's try it. You had to put this entire plan in your head with a scene I wanted to put together in Unreal Engine that you forgot. Oh no! Hey Arca, we need to summon Mick Yeager here. Is he streaming? Or are you saying we need to summon Mick Yeager command because he has one of me? All right, it works. Best redemption in the channel. How's it going? You finished the tower defense game? Yeah, dude, the Produce versus Predators is finished, if that's what you're talking about. I think it turned out very, very well. Did not win any MPs, but you know what? That's okay. It turned out very well. This one is one I'm not going to add. It's too linear. It's so like you start with this laser and then you're like, all right, what do I do from there? It's just very, very, very one-dimensional. This one pisses me off. Big fan of tower defense. Well, you'll like the game then. I am too. That might be my next Godot game, a tower defense game. I don't know. Not specifically a Produce versus Predators versus Produce, but this one I hated so much. So the gates you could only rotate. The lasers you could put wherever you wanted, and the mirrors you can't rotate the mirrors. So it just, I don't know. Pixel Gorilla made this, and I swear to God, it just feels super unfair. But like, okay, if I can solve this, all right? If I can solve this, I'll put it in the game. But I just feel like it's really unfair. I don't know. We have one mirror like this, two, so here. Two like that and two like that. But we're missing the bottom right mirror, which would have been a beautiful place right there. So I guess that's something interesting. And we have one bottom left mirror. So it looks like it's very easy. We have two of these mirrors, two top left mirrors and two top right mirrors. So I mean, that gets all of them except this one. What do I do about that? Oh my god, I just solved it. Wait. Doesn't that mean we should put it in the game, though? Oh, shit. Wait a second, this puzzle's brilliant. Guys, I spent like... I wasn't able to solve this. And then I just solved it in like 4 minutes. That wasn't even 4 minutes. That was like a minute. Because you just have to realize like you don't have a bottom right mirror and you have two top left and top right mirrors. So you want to focus on directing the laser around that way. So you know you want to start the lasers at the bottom. It's just how. Dang, okay. I guess we have to add it. Shit. Okay, let's add it. This is a good puzzle. I have come around on this puzzle. Used to play all the trash Flash games. If only they had tower defense in the title. Same. Yeah. I actually never played Bloons ever. I think the reason was I don't know. I just didn't realize it was a tower defense game, I guess. I've actually never played Bloons though. But I loved like the mobile tower defense games. Like I played a lot of apps. I'm just wondering if I can change this at all just to make it a little more... I don't know, there's like a lot going on. We'll see. What the hell? Why did it do that? Whatever. All right. So let's take this, level 12. Link 11 to 12. That's not how you do that. All right, this is gonna be annoying to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I believe that's 9. Oh, that's just 8. Jesus. It makes me think, did I just count wrong? I just counted wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the corners are not there. And this is like this. Okay. Two, three, four, five, six, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay. It's a big level. What do you mean shame on me? What did I do wrong? Did I miscount? Is that why? There's a lot of like visual clutter in this one. Like there's a lot of tiles that just aren't needed. And I know that like makes it more difficult sort of, but I think he just did it to make it look cool. Which, you know, I respect that, but although I don't know if this like adds additional solutions. I have to assume it does. Not sure. This looks familiar to you? I have no idea. You know what? I'll keep it true. Well, maybe we do that. There. Yes. One more. There. Okay, this is the map. This crazy freaking chessboard or something. Fair enough. Let's put the goal in. Okay, now we need rotatable gates that are not draggable. Like so. One here. One here. One here. Before we copy and paste these though. What the hell? Wow, I thought that was bent or something. I'm going crazy. We want this to power the laser, right? Laser 2. So this needs to power laser 2. Now we should copy and paste it so I don't have to do that over and over. Okay. We need some walls. copy and pasted the wrong thing there. Okay. And now we just need the mirrors. And the lasers, of course. I'm going to place things as the solution and then change it. But just to make sure I have everything. So this should be draggable and rotatable. And okay, now for the mirrors. So these are not double-sided. Here we have one here. And so they're draggable but not rotatable. Yeah, so we have this one. Oh, whoa. Then we have this one. Two of these. And is that it? I think that's it. Let's make this red. And now let's just jumble it up a little bit. Put the laser there, put the laser here. Put a mirror there, you know. Oh, whoa, I'm really glad I did that. Oh God, what the hell did I do? Oh, what did I do? Is it only with that one? Wow, and I never would have noticed that. Oh, I'm just gonna delete that entire thing. I never would have noticed that. Wow, what the hell? Dang. I got kind of lucky with that. I mean, maybe it would have caused a bug and I would have noticed it eventually. I don't know. Let's see. All right. One of the hardest puzzles in this entire game until you realize how to solve it. Let's try it. Here it is. Oh my God. Oh God, this puzzle. The mirrors are removable but not rotatable. Oh my God. Oh, this puzzle, man. This is... it's crazy. It's a good one. It's a really good one. All right, what else? We're gonna get to Pixel Gorilla's other puzzles, which are... Okay, we've already done this one. We've already added this one. This one I like. This was one of mine. So it's funny, like I have two puzzles in a row and They're the exact same puzzle, but the second one just has less mirrors. Like, just straight up. So I'm probably just gonna do this one first. I'm not gonna add it unless I can solve it. So let's try to solve it. So the laser starts here. Wow, and you can get a free bounce just like that. Although I feel like that's a bait. That has to be a bait, right? It has to be. We'll see. Oh god. This is hard. It requires thought. I don't like that. Oops. This gate is kind of hard to get to. So... Ooh, I think I'm close. I think I'm close. I think I got it. Oh my god, am I a mirror off? No, I have it. I got it. All right. All right, I like it. I like it. This is tough. That's tough. Because, like, you'd think you... Wow, that is tough. You'd think you just, like, get the free bounce right off the beginning. But I'm pretty sure that leads you down a path where you can't solve it. That's tough. That is a tough one. I like it. There's no really, like, aha moment with this one. It's just, like, freaking hard. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just straight up an 8 by 8 square. Yeah, like with a lot of these, I just started with a square and placed random shit down. Which isn't the best way to design puzzles, but it is a way. And I ended up with a pretty good one here, honestly. Okay, 12 is linked to 13. So I said 8 by 8, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. We have the goal in a little box up here. We have a doorway surrounded by walls. What are the chances that, for example, if I wanted to see how building cars are done, to find a shop doing so and basically work for free? Do you mean repair cars? Because I don't think cars are built at shops anymore. They're built at factories. Okay, you're talking about custom car builds. I don't know. I mean, they might just hire you, dude. I mean, I'm sure they'd, as long as you're not, like, obnoxious, I'm sure they'd let you just, like, work for free, but try to get a job there. You know? All right, we've got a gate. Oh. The gate is not movable. And then we have another gate, but let's not do that yet. This is door number 2. This should open door number 2. Now let's copy and paste it. So it's right here. Beautiful. And then we have 2 gates. One is here. And one is here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mirrors and 2 laser redirectors. And these mirrors should be draggable and 45-degree rotatable. So we have 6 of those. I'm going to put them up here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 2 of these bad boys. And finally, a rotatable laser down here. This is a hard level because it's hard because there are so many options. But I don't think it's unfair. I really don't. You need to just like try a couple different things and go down the paths, basically. It's hard. And there really is no like aha moment, like trick kind of thing in this puzzle. You just have to figure it out. So this should be non-draggable, 45 rotatable. All right. Okay. That's the puzzle. The middle point is right there. Let's try it. I just don't like the coding you have to type. What's wrong with typing? It's so much easier than dragging wires. You've always liked coding. Remember the cappuccino. What? I have no idea what that means. The capchoon. What's a great life quote? I know I just said it, but what are you referring to? Coding and music. Music's easy. You just find some. You just get someone else to make it. Here it is. So I believe, oh man, I think I've already forgotten the solution. Shit. Okay, I think I remember it. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this. You get the point. Cool. All right. I don't want too many puzzles like that, but it's good to have at least that one. All right. This is one of those things that you're going to have to keep pushing to figure out. Yeah, find different perspectives. It won't be easy. And it might take a while, but you'll get there. Yeah, exactly. Oh, is that like Buddha shit? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, like, it's not like a trick, you know? It's just, you have to, yeah, I already said it. I don't have to say it again. All right, so this is Pixel Gorilla's idea. Yeah, so this is, trying to teach you, like, order of operations shit. So, apparently, with this one, you have to hit it in the correct order. So this is how you win it, right? This laser. And you need both of the doors open. And notice how it shuts at the wrong time. Like, so this laser bounces and then hits this, which causes the green laser to disable this laser, right? So we need this thing to be hit at the exact time this laser is hitting, right? So, okay, basically the solution is to make it take longer. I believe we can make it take longer like this. Now, he added an extra little thing requiring the double-sided mirror, but if he gave us one more mirror, we could have just done this and put a mirror here. But let's try this. That's not going to work. Sorry. See? So it's basically like a race. We needed this one. We needed the dark blue, or is that purple? I don't even know, to be delayed a little bit. It's a cool level. Yeah, it's a good level. It's not too crazy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it's 6. It's 6 by 7, I believe. Yeah. Okay, 6. Six by 7, and then we have one down in the corner. 4 normal mirror. Let's do the mirrors last. So the goal is here. We have something here. We have a laser here. We have another laser here. We have 2 doors. One here and one here. We have another laser. We have a reflector mirror, or mirror activator. Another one of these. Okay, that's the whole puzzle. No, it's not. We have another laser and 2 walls. Okay. These need to be diagonal mirrors. They need to be draggable and 90 rotatable, and we need 4 of them. And then we need one more double-sided mirror. Let's put that right here. Same thing. Okay. And let's wire it all up now. So this is door 2. This needs to be blue. And open door 2. This needs to be blue. And open door 2. This needs to be green. This needs to be cyan. That needs to be cyan. This needs to be blue. This needs to be blue. Okay. Cool. Okay, I am going to do this a little bit differently now. So buckle up. No, I actually have a new piece. It's new to this game at least. It's the opposite of a door. So it starts open and then when it turns on, it shuts. So instead of this laser, I'm going to put this laser here. And I'm going to add that, I call it blocker. I'm going to add a blocker right here. So this is blocker number 2. And I want, what do I want? I want this to turn on the blocker number 2, I believe. Okay. Let's put this here for some sort of symmetry. And doesn't that mess up the solution though? So maybe we need to move this here. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Oh, yeah, okay, perfect. And we have one less laser, so that's good. Oh, wait. Wait. I think... Shit. Okay, the reason... crap. I think I actually want... this might actually break the level, but we're gonna try it anyway. No laser at all. It's just this thing. We'll do this. This turns on the blocker. This closes the door. So yeah, okay. You know what? This will work. I hope. And it definitely simplifies it. I think this will work. Yeah, adding the blocker piece makes stuff like this a lot easier to like accomplish. Because he's trying to make a level where like you have to time it exactly, right? You need to make this laser bounce to the door when this laser is hitting this, but not hitting this. Does that make sense? So here, check it out. Ah, frick. All right. I think I can figure out. I mean, something's wrong. I think something's targeting something that doesn't exist, or something. Yep. So this was hitting door 2. Door 2 doesn't exist. It's door 3. Let's try it now. Okay. So here's the new puzzle. vastly simplified. Although now so now you can do this. Here, just there's a funny way you can beat it now. So now if I don't fix it, you can do this, which is obviously not in the spirit of the puzzle. That's not what I wanted. That's not the right idea. So obviously we need a wall here. And for symmetry's sake, why don't we take this out completely? I don't think that'll mess anything up. We'll find out, I guess. Hey, Yovork. Didn't Pixel say you may not use his levels? I don't remember. But I mean, if he like genuinely has an issue with it, I'll just change them. But I don't know. Yovorka, I don't know if you know this, but I think you'll specifically be happy to know. I'm removing all in-app purchases just completely. The only thing I'll be charging or whatever is for the full version. So there's going to be a free version with ads and a full version with no ads. And that's it. So the stars you see, you get a star for every level you beat, and then you can unlock different things based on how many levels you've beat. That's it. There's no in-app purchases, mostly because I couldn't get it working properly. But it's just better that way, I think. Look, I won't snitch. Well, if he did say that, he was most definitely joking. I am positive, but... And if he wasn't joking, that's unfortunate because I'm going to use them anyway. All right. So let's see. So the idea with this level is that, well, oh crap. Well, I've accidentally made it so that there's nowhere for these mirrors to go. Oh God, that wasn't the idea. That wasn't the idea of the level. Shit. I have levels like that where like the mirrors have nowhere to go, so you're screwed. But this is not supposed to be that level. That's actually really funny. All right, let's give the mirrors a place to go. Oh shit! And I did say I wanted to show you guys the new levels I've been making at work. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's potentially less money for me, but at the same time, it's a lot easier to do, and it'll leave a better taste in people's mouths. To, I guess, is one way to put it. Because no one, I don't know, no one likes paywalls. So I'm just gonna do a free version and a full version. And yeah, we're in 10 minutes, Cap and I are gonna play some chess because he asked. Wasn't a plan, but I kind of want to. Okay, so the idea behind this level is that if you just go right for the goal, you'll get blocked. All right. If we slow down the bounce, you'll notice that right now there is one frame, there's one cycle where both doors are down. And that's so you basically need to time it, right? And let's try that. There you go. So I lied. You didn't actually have to time it. You didn't have to time it. You had to beat it. It was like a race. You had to get you had to make the dark blue take longer than the light blue, than the cyan. And I do have one more level. I have a similar level like that, actually. I think it's level 6. No. 5? No. 3. Yes. It's this level. This level's cool. This level is actually different. It's a different idea. That's taking way too long. The idea behind this level, I mean, you're supposed to figure it out, but I'll just tell you. The idea is you're supposed to make both lasers go through the gates at the exact same cycle, at the exact same time. Because once one of them goes through, on the next frame, this door shuts, regardless of which one goes through. So you're trying to figure out how to do that. I have another one where I think it's... Okay, it's this one. This one is a race. So you see when this laser hits here, it shuts the doors, right? It shuts the doors. So this laser, I mean, this isn't hard to figure out, but you need to make this laser get to the goal before the door's shut. So yeah, those aren't the only, so I've made some like that. And then this one, obviously, again, this is kind of like a race, right? It's another race one where you need to get this one to the goal before this one hits here. So yeah. What's a float in game logic? It's just like a decimal, basically. What it means, the reason it's called a float is because the decimal point can move. It's floating. So like 1.123, 11.23, 112.3. Does that make sense? You were just told. Then what? Why are you asking? That's funny. Okay, let's go to the next level. You're smarter? Okay. It's a decimal. That's how I look at it. So there's integers, which are whole numbers, and then there's decimals, which are floats. Okay, so this one, yeah, this is similar but harder. I believe the point of this one is you need to do things in a certain order. I love these levels are great. I don't remember how to solve it, by the way, but we're gonna make it. Let's just take this level. Yeah, let's just make a new one. All right, this will be the last level I do, and then Cap and I are gonna play chess. Cap, did you make a chess.com account? I want to see. Or wow, I was gonna say I want to see your rank, but it's you're gonna have to play more than a couple games to get an actual rating. So never mind. All right, 14 is linked to 15. Let's make 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 by 5 square. Okay, we have 1 right here. We have 2 right here. We have a bunch down here. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay. That was weird. I think I accidentally copy and pasted it twice. Well, not I think. That is definitely what happened. Okay. Then we have some stuff going on up here. And again, I'm going to recreate it completely and then try to change it to make it simpler, but still keep the spirit of the puzzle because I've made some new pieces, right? The blocker, for example. And I have the AND gate and OR gate. Do I have those here? Kind of surprised I don't. I never added them to the template, I guess. Yeah, you don't know your rank. But I mean, you beat everyone you played so far, so you You're not horrible. Two lasers, two doors. Oh man, a level creator would make this game so freaking cool. God, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be so freaking cool. Just to see all the different levels people come up with. Because like the amount of things you can do with this tool set is, when I say tool set, I mean like the lasers and the mirrors and stuff is pretty crazy. Just you? Hell yeah. Acert's a noob. All right. We'll see about that. Oh, you've already played a couple. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure if this is your actual rank. Is it? How many? I mean, is this ever? You've only played 4. You've literally only played 4 games. Yeah, you've only played 4 games. So, let's try to finish this though. Yeah, we'll finish this later. It's gonna take like another 20 minutes to make this level. You're down to gold 3. You went from gold 1 to gold 3. Olsen, what the hell? Dude, I thought you were diamond. Like, what is going on? Oh, Olsen, you are something else. Dude, just play mid. Just play mid. Like, if you're a plat player, like a high, like plat 1, you should not be falling from gold 1 to gold 3. What the hell? Just play mid. Just play mid. You have no excuses. There are no excuses. Okay, but you said you were plat on EU. Really quick, I do want to show you guys some of the new levels. I think I already did though, but yeah, so should just start. I've already shown that one. This one's cool. This one's super easy though, but it's just cool. It basically uses double-sided mirrors. All right. What else though? This one's cool. You have to hit all of these things. Oh, and this uses the new AND gates. I didn't need them. I didn't need these AND gates to make this level work, but it just made the wires neater, so I did it. This level's cool. And the colors, I made them different colors because Natalie wanted me to. I don't want to solve them, but yeah. And then that was level 5, right? This level's pretty cool too. I don't want to solve them though. I just want to like show them off. But there's some pretty cool designs. This one's pretty easy. Just, you have to hit all the 4 and then they're like opposite of each other. This one's cool. Yeah, I think I already showed this one, but like the mirrors get in the way. I was talking about this. The mirrors are like in the way and you have to put them in a formation where it still works. And there's this one, and then there's this one. Yeah, these are cool. I'm pretty happy with these. You have to not only hit all 4 gates, but you also then after have to get it through this door. But yeah, so I've been working on new levels at work, basically at my downtime. I've realized that like if I just sit down and try to come up with new levels, just like a lot of them, it's really, really difficult. But if I spread it out between like just 1 or 2 a day, no pressure, just make 1 or 2 a day, it goes really well. Like, and that's what I've been doing for the last 4 days. I've made 8 levels. I think I made 3 today, which was awesome. So I'm just gonna keep making more levels. Not on stream though. I will not do it on stream. It's just it is not a fun thing to watch. It's just it is, because like I feel pressure to actually do something, right? And you guys are just watching me sit here confused, basically. But yeah, all right. This was good. This was really good progress. We added a bunch of levels from the Dreams version. 2 seasons ago. Okay. And it's going to hell? Your team is shit and you're playing more and tilting. That's really funny. But yeah, thanks, Cap. I assume you're talking to me, because if you're talking to Olsen, that's super troll. But all right, I'm going to change the category now. You're only a troll. All right, we're in the chess category. Let's play really quick. All right, are you ready? Can I challenge you? Ooh, we could do a balance game. Let's just do 10-minute right now. Do you want to? I mean, we might as well do it rated just in case you win. But then I don't want to ruin my rating. It's pretty high. Let's not do it rated. Let's just play. All right, let's do it. And I do 10-minute. I mean, we can do rated if you really want to, but. All right, no, I'm gonna explain my thought process, so you have to mute the stream. All right. So it looks like he's starting with Queen's Pawn. He might do the Queen's Gambit, but he might have no idea what that is. So I'm just going to fight for the center. I normally just accept the Queen's Gambit because I don't really know. Most people I play start with the King's Pawn, and then I always do Scandinavian. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna do the same exact thing because I want to put my pawn right there. I want to put my pawn right there, but right now I can't because he'll just take it. Does anyone else in chat play chess? Wait, Cap, why did you send me this link with your other account? What the hell? What is going on? Oh, but I'm muted, so... What the hell is that move? Why would he do that? Wait, what the hell? I feel that is super weird. Should I stick with my plan? Dude, I have no idea what that is. Oh god. If I go here, he could just do that, but then I can take. All right, let's stick with the, no, actually, because bam, 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 he can actually take because he's the queen's guarding, so I'm glad I checked that. Look, I'm just gonna take the free piece. I don't know why he did that, to be completely honest. I'm really not sure. It might be some sort of trap, but I don't see it, so. Because I can always just move my knight back. And like, if he does this, what do? I just move my knight back. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. Man, if there's some trap that I'm not seeing, I'm going to cry, but... All right, but back to my plan. I need to get my pieces out. He is leading in development, but... So if... Man, if he moves his knight, he'll have 2 additional pieces out compared to mine. For a pawn, but still. I might want to do this and attack. Yeah, oh, I like that. I like that. So if he doesn't do anything that threatens me, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this pawn. We'll see. We will see. It's taking a lot of time, though. What on earth? Okay, no, oh yeah, I see. So he's going for the long castle. You know what? Good. I want him to. I hope he does. Because, I mean, his king would be... He's missing a pawn over there. I'm not really sure what he's trying with that move, to be completely honest. I'm still not really sure. So I can take... And then he can take with his knight. But then I can take with my... Ooh. I don't really want him to take that, do I? All right, let's see. If I move this, ooh, he could stop my castling. If I take, does that hurt me in any way? He'll move his knight there. I'm just gonna take. I don't know what he's trying to do. Okay, that's what I expected him to do. I am gonna do this now. So if he moves his pawn, I get his rook. Yeah, this bishop here is really good, I think, in my opinion. Okay, so bam, bam. So I think this pawn's free, actually. Do I just take it, though, or is there another move I can do first? Let's think. We have time. I could go here, just because. I mean, where would his knight go? Probably there. I mean, why not just take? Why not? Bam. Yeah, I mean, it's a free piece. Just straight up. I mean, this fork is nice. Obviously, it's being guarded by the queen. Doing this first. Yeah, I like that move as a next move. I mean, he's probably going to do something, right? I mean, otherwise, I can do this. No, I can't. I want to get his queen somehow, but... Oh, yeah, I could do this, and then he takes it with anything, and then I take his bishop. But why am I doing that? Like, what's the point? That's dumb. Interesting. I mean, right off the bat, there's that, which wins his queen. Well, it doesn't win his queen, but it's damn close to winning his queen. He has to be very careful. Then he does that. Then I do this. Oh, I'm so close to winning his queen. Oh man. Oh, and my knight is under attack now. Bam, 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 and then I'm only defending it twice. So, I mean, what do I do about that? I think I pressure his queen. Now, obviously, he does that, right? I mean, alternatively, he takes my knight, which would be fantastic, but he can't take it like that, obviously, because it's pinned. He needs to find this move. That is, I mean, I guess he could do that. Why would he do that though? He could. Ooh, that would be an interesting move. That'd be unfortunate, actually. Huh. This is a weird game, man. I'm so underdeveloped. Sounds like some sort of insult. You're underdeveloped. Like, I really want a castle. I mean, I don't know how I would castle like that, but I want to. He needs to do this. I think that would be. I mean, but then I would just do that, right? And then what? He would just lose his fucking. He would just lose his knight. So bam, bam. What do you mean you won't save me again? What does that mean? How did you save me the first time? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even think I can give him more time. Ooh. What the I mean, okay. That's not good. He had multiple moves to save his queen, and he did none of them. Oh, if you lose cap, I won't. Sorry. I added a word in there. My bad. Yeah, if you lose cap. Wait, so how did you save him the first time? Oh, see, okay, this is interesting though. Now my knight is pinned to my queen, so that's not pleasant. I mean, I can put him in check. That doesn't really help. I need to protect my knight. I mean, I can do that, but then he just takes. Frick. I mean, I got his queen, right? I have his queen. Do we just... I think we just trade. We're running out of time. I think we just take it. So a knight and a rook for a knight and a queen. That's not really worth. I mean, let's look at it this way. I got his queen for a bishop. I'm also going to lose my knight. Can we put another threat? Can we threaten him somehow? We can. So put bishop here. I mean, if I do this, he obviously would take. And then I have the pin. Yep, I like that. Okay, so basically we have bam. I don't have the pin. Fuck. I don't have the pin. The knight is covering both. Oh, God damn it. That was a bad move. All right, well, let's see if he punishes me for it. Look, I already have his queen. I just need to get out of this pin. And this lets my queen go free. I mean, I don't really have any good spaces, but... Oh, I guess if he goes there, I can go here. Which pressures the knight, at least. But... This is... I'm not... this is annoying. I need to get my pieces developed. Specifically, I want to castle. I don't really need to castle. What do you mean? It's been so many times you've lost count? What does that even mean? Okay, that's interesting. He probably should have taken my knight. That's a weird move. I'm gonna go after his knight, I guess, if he's not gonna do anything. I mean, he should see that he's attacking this piece 3 times, right? I don't know. Oh, crap. I could have just taken that. Just straight up. I like this move, though. It threatens his knight. And if he takes, I can go here. And I can castle, too. He's going to run out of time. He's gotta make a move or he's gonna lose on time. That's an wow. I see. So he's trying to defend this knight when really he should have just taken it. I mean, yeah, fair enough. So now he's gonna go there, and I'm going to go here. Because it's free. That's the only reason. There is no, like, grand plan or anything. And now I'm defending this twice. So that's good. I want to put my queen here if possible. It's not, but... So maybe this first. That's not a bad move. Ooh, I like that. That really pulls, like, it solidifies the position. Because it defends this bishop, it attacks the knight, makes this nice pawn chain. Okay, that was a horrible move. I mean, he was, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Ah, okay, I was gonna see. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, he saved it all right, sort of. Let's do this and pressure this. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God, I'm dying. I have died. Totally. Okay. This will be good. This will be a good way to try to come back. He only has a minute left. I can still easily win this. But, oh, God. Oh, no. So I don't want him to just take a free pawn. I just need to get my pieces out. These rooks haven't moved the entire game. Here seems like a decent move. Although it'll allow his rook to infiltrate if I move here. This is tough, man. Oh, Lord. If I go here, will he actually make this move? I'm going to take the risk. I don't think he will. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Okay. I mean, he has that, but then what? I don't even know what to do. Okay, let's attack weaknesses. That's what I should do. Let's do that, I guess. Like, he could still do that and force the rook trade, which is probably what he should do. But I mean, I have more pawns. I have a lot more pawns. Let's stop that. Man. If I go here and then go here, well, never mind. Not really sure why he did that. Oh, he's just trying not to lose on time. That's what he's doing. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I let him go here, by the way. Let's see if he does anything about it. Oh, alright. I still don't see anything for him. He has 5 seconds left. Okay. This is really funny, actually. I don't even know what to do. Oh, you ran out of time. Alright, I have time for one more, Cap. But only if it's a quick one. It's 9:52. Alright, maybe we don't have time for one more. You can hear me? So Cap, let's analyze this here. Yeah, I only had time for that. So obviously I blundered an entire queen. We're pretending I didn't do that. I just rushed, and of course I should look for knight forks. I just want to show you, yeah, look at this shit. You were ahead. So right here. You know what, let's talk about it first. I blunder my queen, obviously. I was attacking this pawn, but you know. I didn't mean to do that. So you get my queen, good job. What do you do from there? You need to force trades. You're up an entire knight. You need to just trade off both, just trade. So I would have done this, and then either this or even this to get my pawns. Just trade. But anyway, where did you go wrong? I mean, you didn't really. You're kind of just giving away pawns, which was weird. But okay, right here, right? No, not here. Right here, right? Let's just look at this really quick. Your queen is pinned, right? So, how do you block the pin? There are 2 moves you can do. And there are only 2 moves you can do. You can move this pawn, or you can move the knight to block the pin. Now, if you move the knight, I would just do this. But you would have counterplay, I think, because then you could just take my knight. Cap wanted to play, and it was a good time to stop. But anyway, I personally think the best move would have been this. It blocks the pin, because I can't take, because you can just take. You can just take right back. Right? So, I can't make these moves, can I? Oh, yeah, and look at that. That's the best move. I didn't realize. This is the best move. So then I can't take, because you just take right back. And then I'm straight up down a bishop. So yeah, that's where I'll end. Just try not to lose your queen. You did almost do that? Well, you probably should have. But yeah, that was fun. Thanks for asking. Normally I would say no, but this was a good stream to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, by the way. I mean, laser bounce is looking really good. We got a bunch more levels in. The next time I'll stream laser bounce, I want to finish getting the dreams levels in, and then I just want to add more customizations. So what does that look like? Right now we have, I basically only added 2 per, one default and then 1 extra customization per category, just to make sure it worked, right? I want to add more. I want to add things for people to work towards. The backgrounds are really easy to add. The tile colors, I can do some pretty cool things with shaders with this. The sounds, that's going to be extremely easy. The different laser types, that's going to be hard because I can't change the color because the color is part of the puzzle. The one laser type I have is spheres. I just added a sphere particle effect that went along it. I don't know, I have ideas, it's just I don't know how to do them. So I actually might just completely take this out. I'm not sure, but all right, I have 10 minutes, babe. But yeah, so that's what I'll work on next time we do this. It was a lot of fun. Thanks. Yeah, play on chess.com more and practice. Chess is fun. I like Gotham Chess, the YouTube channel Gotham Chess. He's pretty good. All right. That's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you probably Saturday. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see.